Hey there, groovy guys and groovy girls. Chef Phil here, and today I'm going to show you how to roll out a baguette at home in the privacy of your own kitchen. True that. So earlier today, I did a classic French. Okay, as you know, or may remember, classic French is 100% flour, 60% water, 2% salt, and 1% instant yeast. Okay? So for today, I just reduced the yeast a little bit because I still have that wonderful sourdough starter. So I'm making some French sourdough baguettes today. So I'm using 800 grams of high gluten flour, 400 grams of water, 20 grams of salt, 5 grams of instant yeast, and 400 grams of 400 grams of my starter. So I made this, I don't know, several hours ago, and it's been in my homemade proof box in my oven with a pan of water. So what I'm going to do is flip the camera down so you can see how I scale and roll out the dough. I've skipped the part of mixing and watching the mixer rotate, and you all know how to do that by now. So this is classic French baguettes. Here we go. And let's see if we were to do that. Looks good. Now let's get a little light on the subject. Bump. All right. First, let me show off my wonderful bread. Look at that bad boy. Okay, that's 3 pounds. Well, it's 1,625 grams. Okay, so what is that? 3.6 pounds. Come on, you can do that in your head, can't you? I thought so. All right, so let's dust our bench. And we're going to break out my handy dandy bowl scraper and dough knife. I keep it so handy. Ooh, this looks wonderful, kids. Just saying. Now, classic French is it's a sticky dough, okay? It's not a wet dough, but it's wonderful. Look at this. Hello, hello, hello. All right, we can get a little bit more out of the bowl. Why, yes, I can. All right, all good. All right, so here we have my wonderful dough. Look at that. That is stunning. I'm going to dust it with a little bit of flour. Oh, yes. Oh, I love the feel of this. All right, so I'm just giving it a rough shape because I'm not going to break out the scale. I want 4 pieces, all right? So handy dandy dough knife. Don't forget this is my high-end one from Wolfgang Puck. See his logo there? Probably not. All right, so we're just going to cut this in half, and we're going to cut it in half again. So they may not be exactly the same, but they're close. So next thing you do is make a rough shape. All right, so on this time, the shape's going to just be a ball. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to let this bench rest now for a little bit, okay? Because it's going to make it easier to work with. Look at that beauty. You following this? Following the action of my hands. All right. We have 1, 2, 3. These are the same size. We have 2 big ones and 2 little ones. All right, all good. All right. Cover with a damp cloth if you've got one. And I'll be back in 10 minutes. See you soon.